Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be talking about my February fails. Now this is a different kind of video. I always recommend you and talk to you about very affordable makeup that has amazing quality. But in the process of testing out all of this, I am bound to find out products that I don't like that much maybe, or that did not match my expectations. But today I'm going to be telling you some overhyped, overrated, maybe some you haven't heard of products that did not work out for me. And I really thought there are some products I really thought I'd like, but I didn't really like it. Now this is personal opinion, just like how you would not like a certain product. There are also certain products that people dislike which I really like. For example, the Neutrogena sunscreen that has so many like mixed reviews, but I really enjoy using that on my dry skin. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to be talking about this foundation which I very recently tried, and this was sent to me by the brand. So the issue with this is I tried it for the first time, and oh my god, this is the shade that I have is the shade that I'm using is natural beige, and this is nowhere like near to my skin tone. The problem with this is the shade. It's so white, like you can see on the bottle as well. It's so white, and this is how the foundation is. This foundation is actually very affordable. I don't know the exact prices, but this is for around 300. I don't think it's above 300, 350, but also affordable does not always mean that a product is going to be good. Maybe in different lights it might look a little bit decent, but it has fragrance. Definitely it has that. I can't pinpoint like a specific fragrance, but it has like a fragrance. And this has almost like no coverage. Like this is, it has first of all, the shade that I picked, as you saw, is so white. When I first used it, I had to mix in with my other foundation, which is a bit yellow, to make this look a little bit nice. And and when you blend it, when you start blending it, it blends into nothing. Like it gives you hardly any coverage. It has a very sheer coverage. So yeah, by the way, this is the foundation. This is by Matte Look. Now I enjoy their concealers. I tried the concealer for like quite a few times, and I really like the concealer, but just the foundation is something that I did not really like. Okay, I have another foundation feel, and I didn't think that I would be mentioning this because I really kind of liked it the first time I used it, but as I kept on using it for like quite a few months, so it's been around 5 months that I've had this foundation, but I recently tried it. In fact, I tried it today and the other day, and I don't know what to say, but this is the Faces Canada Ultim Pro Skin Foundation. This is the mini one. I haven't seen people talking about this that much, and maybe that's the reason why. First of all, for this tiny bottle, it retails for $8.99, which is very pricey. I feel like it's very expensive for this foundation, and even if it's the quality should be nice. This is like a serum based foundation, and maybe that's the reason why. This is a serum based foundation. It was launched last year, and actually I'm going to show you the texture of this actually. First of all, it's a super dark for my skin. This particular shade, which is called golden beige, is like so dark for my skin tone. And I don't know, the serum and the foundation has separated, and the texture, the whole foundation has become so weird. Like the packaging is amazing. I feel like these kind of what do you call this kind of foundation packaging might not always be that great. The Inside Second Skin foundation's packaging is not so great, but the packaging of this is really nice. But when I took this out after like a few months, the foundation and the serum or the oil, I don't know, has separated like so drastically. And trust me, I have tried shaking this a lot. I shaked it so much. I've like shaked it so much. I have done everything with this foundation, but what it comes out, like the oil, that is, the pigment of the foundation does not come out, and only the oil, the separated oil, is coming out of the bottle. All of my other foundations are good. Like I have quite a few dewy oil based foundations, but this one, I don't know what went wrong. Initially when I first used it, I didn't think it was such a bad product, and when you apply it into your skin, it just gives a very weird, and even though it looks a dark, and the weird thing is, even if it looks, this foundation shade is darker for my skin, when I try to blend it, it turns kind of whitish and leaves like a really weird white tint on my skin. Inside, Second Skin foundation is like far better than this. It kinds of clings onto your dry patches, kind of to some extent clings onto your dry patches, and you don't want a foundation doing that for you, do you? Next product, I don't know how many of the people it's gonna offend and will not agree with me, because this is a very hyped product in the past few months, in the past 1 month, and I still see videos on this, and I honestly had my highest expectations from this, and it just failed me like on so many levels. So I'm talking about the Nyb Pro Stroke Cream. Now hear me out, I have a lot of things to say about this product. You go and watch my previous videos where I've used this quite a few times. I've used it off camera, testing it, and I have been testing this. You will see that I always had mixed feelings about this, and I honestly could not like collect my thoughts around it, but can say that I don't like this so much because so this says it's the Pro Stroke. This is a strobing cream. I'm gonna show you the texture of this. This is how the texture looks like. So strobe cream for me is something that is subtle, that gives a little bit of, that gives a glow to your skin and does not have a lot of shimmer particles. Now Mars Take a Glow Illuminating Primer. Now this is something that I would use as a strobe cream, and that is what I've used today as well. Now when I use this, it gives a beautiful glow. Of course it does have shimmers, but that is not very prominent, you know. But this one as a strobe cream, I don't know, like it just did not work out for me as a strobe cream. I feel like this is more like a liquid highlighter for me. I've tried using this in very small amounts and it just looks too heavy on the skin, and just on its own though I would not recommend using this. Compare this with a liquid highlighter that I have. So I'm going to show you the side by side. So this is the Wet n Wild liquid highlighter. I'm going to actually show you side by side of how this looks. So this is the Nyb strobe cream, and this is the Wet n Wild liquid highlighter. You can see how similar both of these look, and this, the consistency, the formula is very similar. The shade is a little bit different, but the formulation is so much like a liquid highlighter. I feel like this should have been marketed as a liquid highlighter, not as a strobe cream, because honestly this did not work out for me as a strobe cream. I've tried using it, I gave in so many times, and I really tried liking this product, and honestly I really like this brand. I love so many, like I love their blushes, I love their concealers. I know a lot of people like this, but I just could not like, but just this one product did not work out for me. This is a Swiss Beauty Precision Thickening Long Lash Mascara. I use this in my cheapest makeup from Amazon or Nykaa. Amazon, and that is the time I got this, and I used it once that day and I have not used it up until now because I was so disappointed with this mascara. Apply a mascara, and even after like a really long time, if you blink a lot of times, right? So when you blink, you will feel that both of your lashes, like your low lash and your upper lash and lower lash is going to, you'll feel like it is sticking. So definitely a feel for the formulation of this. Is this an affordable mascara? Yes, this is a very affordable mascara, but is it a good product? No. I have a very not interesting, but I have a product that the more I used it, the less I kind of liked it. This is the Miss Claire waterproof eyelash adhesive. So I have used like a Miss Claire's eyelash glue in the past that came with a brush, you know, and after that I got over with it. I really liked it, so I was, you know, like I wanted to get one in the dark tone, and this is, I don't know, I think this is for 250 rupees, and this does not stick my lashes. First of all, I have like a love-hate relationship with my eyelash, with false eyelashes. I used to really enjoy wearing them like before, but now I just cannot. Like, even if I wear them, I'm just gonna take it off in like a minute, because I, first of all, I don't like how they look. I don't know, like it's so much of work, first of all, though, and this does not help at all. It does not make my lashes stick. Like, I have tried again, given so many chances for this particular product. I don't know, I feel like they have changed the formulation, because the other eyelash glue that I used was really good. Like, that was amazing. But this one, I don't know if it's the formulation is different or they have changed the formulation, and if they have changed the formulation, I don't know why would they do that. Squeeze it, a lot comes out and it sticks none of my lashes, and I just don't know, I just can't wait to like get over with this. Like, any eyelash glue recommendations for me in the comments, and the way I apply it, it's wrong, I don't know. But if you have any tips, guys, if you have any tips, help a girl out and let me know in the comments if you have any tips for applying false lashes, because God knows I need it. I have an eyeshadow palette, this is the Color Bars Bewitching eyeshadow palette. I have the shade Eternal Sunshine, and this retails for $7.95. First of all, it's too expensive for an eyeshadow palette which has like just 4 shades. Now the issue with this, like, this is a nice pen, this is not like an extremely bad product. Yes, if you can go, and if you want to go ahead and buy an eyeshadow palette that is for 795 rupees, 795 rupees for 4 shadows, you can go ahead. Shades, as you can see here, there's the matte one. This is a very dark eyeshadow, and this, I don't know, like, this honestly does not have like that great pigmentation. It does not blend really well. This being in dark eyeshadow does not show, like, you have to go in like a couple of times to get that really dark, like to get that pigment. And the shimmers, you see 3 different shimmers, but let me tell you, all of this look the same on the eyes. So I don't know what they were thinking. They have like 3 golden bronzy shades, and when I swatched it, I was like, wow, that is one hell of a pigment. But when you actually like, they swatch really well, as you can see, but when I use it on my eyes, it looks exactly the same. There is no difference. Like, maybe there's a very slight difference, but I don't know what's the use of having like the same kind of shimmers in one palette. So yeah, that is the issue that I have with this. So yeah, I would not really recommend this. I feel like there are so many better, really affordable palettes in my collection that perform way better than this. I'm not very impressed with is the My Glam liquid lipsticks. My problem with this is the formulation. I feel it's very drying on the lips. I don't know if I've shared this before, but I feel like you need to know that the formulation of these lipsticks are, it feels like they suck out the life and the moisture from the lips. And if you have dry lips, so I will like highly recommend you stay away from this. If you moisturize really well, maybe this is gonna work for you, but the formulation is something that I'm not impressed at all. We don't need drying liquid lipsticks anymore. The Insight lip inks are so much better than this, and they are like half the price of this. It's very comfortable on your lips, like does not feel drying, very lightweight, and that is something I wouldn't mind putting my money on, even if it's for 120 rupees. This was like sent to me, and I have like quite a few shades, as you can see. I have to say, but I have to say the shades are really unique and nice. I think they have like done it with the shades. Just the formulation, I hope they improve it. And it's not very expensive also. I think this retails for 395 rupees, which is pretty affordable. In fact, I have like a favorite shade of mine, the shade Swinger. I love this shade and I used it quite a few times. Very pigmented. I love everything about these lipsticks except for the fact they are drying, and I don't like drying liquid lipsticks, to be honest. I think nobody does. If you are a fan of liquid lipsticks, you can give it a try, but if you don't like the drying effect that liquid lipsticks have, then you might be disappointed with these. It is breaking my heart to mention this particular product because I really thought I would like it. This product is so hyped and it's like liked by a lot of people. So I'm talking about the Milani Baked Blush, and it and the shade that I have is Berry Amore. Now this particular blush is like a baked blush. This is a shimmery blush. Now I don't mind shimmery blushes. In fact, I like blushes that I have a little bit of shimmer, because that way you don't really need a highlighter. But with this, it's like it is less of a blush and more of a highlighter. So I'm gonna swatch it. So as you can see here, I don't think so if you can even like spot anything. Now from my blushes, I don't like it to be supremely pigmented, but I would want like a little bit pigment. I have swirled the hell out of this with my brush and I've applied it, and it kind of barely the pigment is barely on the cheeks, and that is the most big disappointment for me. Like all this while I really tried liking this product because Milani is my favorite brand. I love their foundation, and maybe I received this kind of product because people really seem to like it. I don't know, like if I'm going to use this a few more times again, but I don't know, like I don't know if that is going to change my opinion. This is for 1200 rupees. Like 1200 rupees, I will expect something out of this, and blushes are my favorite thing, and it breaks my heart to talk about this. I was honestly so excited for this blush when I got it. It just let me down. And for 1200 rupees, man, 1200 rupees, it's expensive, and you don't want a blush like so less pigmented. I'm going to give it given a few times again with this blush, but yeah, it breaks my heart. It's breaking my heart right talking about this. But yeah, if you have used the, I don't know if it's this shade, but I don't know if it's the shade problem. I don't know if it's this particular product that I got. But if you have used Milani blushes, and let me know what you think about it, because I really want to know. So with that, we complete the video, we complete today's video as well. So these are all of the products that I could pick out from my vanity and be like, okay, I don't like this. And if I forgot to include anything, I'm going to do that sometime in a while. I don't like doing this frequently because first of all, I honestly don't like doing this kind of videos, but I feel like I need to give it to you all that okay, you need to save your money on this. And yeah, that's the only sole reason I would do this kind of videos. And there are so many other products from this brands, like specific brands only, that I love, and I cannot imagine the effort that it takes for like brands, any brand, to like formulate a product, and I cannot imagine the effort. I feel like I have to mention this because I try a lot of products, and I feel like I need to talk about a few things that did not work out for me. And out a lot of products, I'm bound to find something that I do not like, because everything that I get, it's not something I'm super impressed with. I will find one or two fails here and there, and I have tried so many products in February. Like I have gotten new products, I have tried and used my older products, that I didn't really talk about in the past. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell button. To if you want to see more videos from me. Let me know what are the products that you recently tried and that failed you and did not really like. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I love reading your comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. That is it for this video. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.
So where you wanna go? Let's see it all. Selfies on the Great Wall, maybe the Taj Mahal. Hey, we could stay out late after dark. Take a gamble in Monaco. We could swim with the